Hello and welcome to the 2023 Heart of America Athletic Conference Softball Media Day. I am your host, Taylor Thomas of @NAISB, which is the home of independent NAIS softball coverage. Today we are joined by head softball coach of the Graceland Yellow Jackets, Todd Ewers, and outfielder Reese Wilson. Coach and Reese, thank you guys for joining us today, and how's it going?
Good, thank you. Good. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us, Taylor.
And Coach, let's go ahead and start with you. Tell us about Reese and how much has she meant to your program?
Oh wow, Reese is we are pleased to have Reese for a fifth year now with the COVID year of eligibility. Just the epitome of longevity and consistency. Reese has been with us since she was a freshman, started every year, actually transitioned to the infield and first base last year, which was a kind of an easy transition for her because she was kind of an infielder in high school for a while, then moved to the outfield, and so we just flip-flopped it, moved her from the outfield to the infield, and she did an outstanding job at first base, and one of our top 5 hitters on the team consistently throughout her career. So glad that we got her back for the fifth year, and we expect big things out of her.
Yeah, staple of the program, it sounds like. And Reese, for you, let's learn a little bit more about you. What's your major and what is your hometown?
So I major in psychology and criminal justice, and I'm from a small town called Colfax, Iowa. It's a little bit bigger than Lamoni, but not by a whole much. But yeah.
Okay, awesome. And Reese, again, what are some career goals for you for life after Graceland and after college?
So once I graduate in April, I would like to get my master's in counseling, and then eventually I would like to working towards the Child Advocacy Center. Yeah, I just really long-term, I would like to help children find good homes and good situations for them. Any way I can help, anywhere I can, I want to do that.
Yeah, that's awesome. And tell us a little bit about your softball journey as well. When did you start playing, and how did you make it to Graceland?
So I've been playing since I was 4, 5, 6. I played with my brothers and my dad when I was at home all the time, and softball has always been a huge passion for me. And because I went to such a small school, I was able to play a variety of sports. So sports have always been very important to me. And both of my brothers played baseball as well, so I had them to look up to all my life. And so once I finally got to the point where I was ready to find a college to play at, I really wanted to find a school that was very family oriented, in the sense that everyone's there for each other and we can all pick each other up when we need to. And I also wanted to go to a place where the teachers were going to be available for me whenever I needed them to be. Like, I didn't want to just be another number. I wanted to have that one-on-one interaction with my teachers, and Graceland offered the best of both worlds. I have an amazing softball family that I know I can turn to whenever I need them. And I also know that the faculty here will do absolutely anything to see me succeed. And it's amazing.
Yeah, I love that answer. I think it speaks to the entire NAI community as a whole, it being a really family-oriented universities throughout. And Coach, a question for you here in year 7 at the alma mater. How excited are you for you and your staff to get started here in 2023?
Well, we had a pretty good fall. I thought we accomplished some things and did some, got some kids in some places that maybe they weren't before, and had kind of a look at what it might look like this spring. We actually got started last night. The first week or two, it's always rough, especially practicing indoors and everything. But, we are a little bit an older team now. We've been kind of young, relatively speaking anyway, up until last year. Got a little bit older, but this year now we're upperclassmen dominant, and, everyone's kind of seasoned and kind of expect, they know what to expect. And we really looking forward to what's in front of us, because I really do think we are primed to take that next step this year, and we have the people to do it. So we just gotta, get off to a good start, stay healthy, and weather any storm that might come our way. But we're really looking forward to what's in front of us because of just everybody seems to be in place, and we got everything that we need to get that done.
And with the core of the team still intact there, can you speak about some of the returners you have coming back, starting with the pitching staff?
Yeah, we've got quite a bit of experience in the circle this year. We've got Allison Rebling back, Mackenzie Burkhart back, Bree Smalls back, Abigail Rapps coming back from injury last year. So hopefully she's back to 100% being healthy. And then, we had a junior college transfer come in, Sammy Bradshaw, that's going to help us quite a bit. So the depth in the pitching staff is a little bit better than what it has been in the past. And as long as we can stay healthy, I think we should have success in the circle, as long as we can do stuff everywhere else on the field too.
And what about position players returning?
Well, we've got quite a few starters returning. Behind the plate, we got Holly Jessen, who will be there, and Paige Cooper will get some time back there too. And then another junior college transfer, Marissa Buckaloo, has made an impact there in the fall. So we look to get quite a bit out of her also. Reese will be at first base again. Jada Gay will be at second base probably. Grace Francis, another fifth-year senior, at shortstop. And then I mentioned Paige Cooper behind the plate, but she'll probably play quite a bit of third base also. And then freshman Braylon Wyndham had a great fall. Probably made more of an impact than what we thought, but I think she's ready to step in right now as a freshman. So we'll be pretty solid there too. And then our outfield, all our returners start there as well. Taylor Bean in left field, Corey Pickering in center field, and Charlie Peters in right field. We'll probably all start the season off in their spots that they had last year. But then Maureen Goodman, another freshman, came in, did a good job for us in the fall and opened some eyes. So she'll probably see some time in the outfield as well. So we're pretty set. Got an idea of what we're going to do as far as position wise, and our depth is there. And depth is always good as long as you can stay healthy. So that's the goal: stay healthy and go play some good softball.
And Reese, another question for you here. So you mentioned the family atmosphere at Graceland. Tell us about the campus and what that's like, and what are some things you were involved in around campus outside of softball?
So whenever I tell people I go to Graceland, their first question is, don't you find yourself getting bored there because it's so small, or everyone always knows your business and stuff like that? And yeah, that can be a bad thing sometimes, but I love walking around campus and seeing familiar faces everywhere. Everyone is always saying hi to you, asking how your day is going. There's not a person you'll pass by that doesn't say hi to you. Just everyone seems genuinely happy to be social with you. And it's just great.
And speaking on the team as well, how is the team chemistry? Do you guys have good camaraderie? Is it a fun group to play with?
It's really fun. I know last year when we went on our trips, it was really hard getting us all back into our rooms for lights out, because we all wanted to just hang out, and we're a loud bunch. We definitely like to have fun, and so many people on the team have such great personalities, and I love getting to see how all the personalities bond together, and we all we bring out the best in each other. And it's just so great to actually have a team where you play together well on the field and you get along off the field as well.
Awesome. And Coach, what are you most looking forward to seeing from your squad when you guys are able to obviously get outside and practice again to prepare for the spring?
Well, we always look forward to playing good softball. We've done what we need to do to develop the depth and get the players that we need. Now it's just time to go to work and execute and perform. We really want to qualify for that conference tournament, get that postseason bid, take the next step as far as, where we're taking our program. The good thing is, Reese is right on with the chemistry in the team. All great young adults. We really don't have chaos. We don't have any kind of drama that, nothing's ever perfect, but boy, we're pretty close to pretty close to it as far as that goes. I mean, I don't know everything, but boy, it is just a pleasure to see everybody. I don't see anybody in a bad mood. Everyone's smiling, having a good time. When we are on the road, it is a fun time. When we're at home, I really love the big crowds that we have at our games. We have great crowds all the time. So just getting back into that, getting into some good weather, doing what we've done in the past, but taking it to the next level, and really working toward that postseason berth is, that's one of our goals. And then, I've been in the middle of things like that before. When you get to the postseason, funny things can happen, and why not us? And I think we have the people to do it. So that's what I'm looking forward to, the opportunities in front of us, and just to see what we can do and do it with a bunch of great young adults that are doing things the right way.
And with those opportunities, you guys have scheduled a few games in Texas for the upcoming season. What do you guys hope to see going down and playing against different conferences and different competition?
Well, there's so much built-in competition in our conference that, it's always good to go outside and see how you fare against other teams from other conferences. So, we're familiar with everybody within the Heart. So to go out and challenge yourself against other teams, it's kind of a unique situation. You game plan against the other teams. You got to do a little research. You got to figure out who you can pitch to, who you can't, how you're going to put your team in that, perfect situation or that good situation to get outs and score some runs and all that good stuff. So it gives us, an opportunity to get ready for the conference season, work out some of the things that we need to deal with, and, just polish up what we need to in all facets of the game and get ready for that conference competition that we know is going to be tough.
And Reese, once again, another question for you. How excited are you and your teammates to travel to Texas to play, like we said, different competition?
We're excited. We're hoping that warm weather has arrived by then. But it's always great getting out and getting to play all those different teams, because we do play in Iowa a lot, Iowa and Missouri. So we are seeing a lot of the same teams over and over again, which it's competition, which is always great. But getting to travel down south and going to see some other schools is always a great opportunity. And I know we've been looking forward to this for a while. For the past couple seasons, our trips have been either relatively close or cut short because of the COVID and everything. So getting to travel a little bit further this year is really exciting, and I know we're all looking forward to it.
And getting back into conference here, as an athlete, go ahead and speak on the competition level of the Heart and what it's like week in and week out.
It's a very difficult conference. We're traveling constantly, almost every single day. We're playing 2 games a day, and there's never a day where you can just take a break and say like, oh, this will be an easy game. We don't have to try as hard. Every single team that we play is phenomenal competition. Like, there's not a team in this conference where you can't relax and just play the game. You know what I mean? Like, you're always at a high intensity level. And so just always traveling and staying on top of things can be really tiring, but it's also very rewarding at the end of the day, because you are getting to see the success with your team and you're building those bonds with a lot of different people. So, and I've met a lot of friends in this conference just by the traveling and different games and stuff like that. So not only is it a great level of competition, but there's a lot of great people in this conference too.
And Coach, same question for you as well. What is it like leading your team and do such a tough conference play week in and week out?
Well, I think especially, the returners know what the competition level is. They know what it takes. Like Reese said, there's no days off. Even if a team has a record that doesn't look so good, they can beat you in any game. And we see that year in, year out. It happens all the time. I think the upperclassmen too, knowing, the level of competition, they've done a good job of relaying to the younger kids that are probably going to play a little bit, what it's all about and how it's, don't take anything for granted. You've really got to show up every day and, winning a game or losing a game could be the difference in making postseason or not making postseason. So, again, great competition. Great players, great coaches throughout the conference, and it is something that's tough. It's not easy. I feel like I think it's one of the tougher softball conferences in the country, and our conference always makes a good showing in the postseason, no matter who qualifies, and we just have to be ready to handle that, and hopefully we can be one of those teams that do something special at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's like the old saying goes, iron sharpens iron. So it
That's
sounds
right.
like you guys, like you said, have no weekends off at all in the heart for sure.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a challenge, but we're definitely looking forward to it.
Awesome. All right, and Coach Ewers and Reese, I believe that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for taking time and speaking about Graceland and the Graceland community, and we wish you the best of luck in the upcoming season.
So thank you again for having us.
Thanks for having us, Taylor.